Hello, beautiful beings. I just got done kicking butt at work, and I've been cleaning for these people for a couple years, and they just built a 7,000 square foot house, and I got the construction clean on it. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's really, really exciting. If you're a cleaner or know anything about this, you know that we all love construction cleans because the pay is really, really good. And also, even though it is more physically exerting, it's not as monotonous as just cleaning the same house over and over again. And I'm actually around people now too. And they don't seem when I was in construction before, it for some reason it seemed like a lot of the workers were very creepy, because more often than not I was the only female on any job site. I'm the only female here also, but I'm working by myself. I make my own hours, and I set a goal, and I achieve it when I show up. And I achieved my goal today. I don't really take any breaks. I run off in the woods and go pee, but besides that, I eat peanuts and I drink my protein drink, and that's it. I really like to get as much as I can done in about 5 hours. So last night was an absolute total brain tsunami. The anxiety was it was off the charts. It was really hurting my body and just my heart. And I prayed, and I listened to some things, and then I was, laid down and tried to go back to sleep, and it was full blown. I think it does have something to do with the summer solstice energy that's going on today. And also, Eckhart has told me that once I'm taken over by the pain body, once I get into fear like that, I just need to do the best I can to navigate my way back out of it. So one thing I did was I called my mom at 1 o'clock in the morning. I call her Ocean, and because we promised each other that if we were ever in a state like that we wouldn't lay there and suffer. We would definitely call each other. So I did, and we talked for 15 or 20 minutes, and I felt a lot better when I got off the phone. And so I ate something and had some warm milk too. That really helped. Got on my knees and prayed. I never know, a lot of the times it's just I pray to the divine, but last night I prayed to the Divine Mother, and I prayed specifically, well, for just a peaceful mind, and to help me get back into presence. And that's where the peaceful mind comes from, is but when I'm fully back into presence. Presence isn't just necessarily in my heart space, but when I turn my attention, if I turn my attention to presence, that's where I feel it. That's where it feels like it's located in this physical form, is in my heart space. And when I'm thinking too much, and I turn my attention to my heart space, to the feeling of where presence, where it feels like it exists, I listen to my heartbeat, and that really, really helps. So I also asked the Divine Mother, because when I'm in fear like that and I'm feeling anxiety, I tend to feel incredibly alone, even though I know I'm not. There are beings with me all the time, loved ones, etheric beings that are always with me. But I'm having this human experience, and so I really felt like I needed an earthly visual. And right before I went to sleep, I saw my head on the Divine Mother's lap, and she was petting my head and saying, "It's okay. Everything's okay. It's okay." It's not, she didn't say it's going to be okay, because everything already is okay. It's only ever my mind that says that it's not. You may think of different situations, well, what if this is happening, or what if this is happening? Well, that wasn't happening. There was nothing wrong. I was in my warm, cozy bed. I still have 9 days before I'm supposed to be, out of where I'm at. But see, another thing that I was getting into self-will about, that Ocean, she told me twice, she was just like, you got to let go of that, was the landlord is getting back on Tuesday, and I wanted to be gone. I want to leave that day. I don't ever want to have to be around him again. And so I've had to really try to let that go, since I got that idea in my mind that I wanted to leave on Tuesday. And so I got to work this morning, and I was talking to Moonstar, and oh gosh, yeah, I was crying and just saying what, last night was just terrible, and I feel a lot of anxiety in my body, and I've been saying the fear prayer: remove this fear and direct my attention to what you'd have me be. Also, the serenity prayer works really, really well. Um, Divine, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's a really, really good one. I say that anytime I pray, unless I'm super desperate. Sometimes I just say prayers really fast. They all work, but it helps me to say them very slowly and think about it as I'm saying it. Like, actually think about what I'm asking. Praying is asking, and meditating is listening. So I only talked to Moonstar for a few minutes, and I was going to go in to go clean, start cleaning. And the ancients were just like, you need to ask her now. So I got back in my car, and I said, I have to ask you something. She has my tiny home parked out at her house. I call it my tiny home. It's my camper. And she has it parked out there, bless her heart. And I said, can I please stay with you for a few days? Like, a few days. It's not, a few is 3 to me, but it could be like 4 or 5 days. So I can have this weight off of me. So I can let go of this feeling. I had to ask so I could let go of the feeling of not knowing where I was going to go. And immediately, she didn't skip a beat. She didn't hesitate. Of course you can. Yes, of course you can. Oh my gosh, I was sobbing with relief. I just kept saying, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. And she said, I do know. She said, I can feel it. Oh, and I've just been walking on sunshine ever since this morning. The relief. Oh, just the relief. So I'll be able to get everything cleared out of my camper, and she knows everything about everything. And so we're going to plumb it better, fix some things in it so it'll be more habitable when I move it to the RV park. When we move it to the RV park, and it's a place where people love me, and I won't feel like a bother or anything. And yeah, she just had surgery, so she's taking it real easy, but it'll just be really nice to be around her. And yeah, just what a blessing. So if you're navigating through anything and you're just gripped by fear and you cannot stop your mind from going, it helps so much to reach out and have somebody to talk to. So please don't hesitate to reach out and talk to us about whatever's going on. If you don't feel like you have anybody in your life that you can talk to, we would love to talk to you. Ancients, is that it? I think that's it for now. satsongwithmamag@gmail.com. Love you so much.